everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I created this gorgeous makeup look. I showed you step by step how to do it, and if this interests you, keep on watching. Okay, so before we start, just want to tell you, sorry if you hear some noises. The street's right there and there's always cars passing by, but I don't know why my ring light's not working, so that's why I'm using the natural light to film this. Okay, so I already prepped my skin. I applied moisturizer and eye cream. So I'm just going in with this L'Oreal full coverage concealer, and I'm just gonna apply it over my acne and red spots because the foundation that I'm gonna use is a medium cover foundation, and I really don't like to wear a full coverage foundation all over my face. It just helps to keep the foundation feeling more lightweight and more natural. So just apply it wherever you want to cover up extra. And take your brush or your blender, I prefer a brush, and just blend it in place, just like that. Now for foundation, I'm gonna use the Born to Glow. This one is from NYX, and I'm using the shade Vanilla. So I applied some on my palette. I'm just gonna go in with my brush. It's a super nice foundation and has this glow that I really love. Also, it blends really nicely. Small warning about the foundation, it's a bit liquidy, so when I poured it, I applied a bit too much, and I still have a lot left, but I don't really need much anymore, so this is just going to waste. So if you have this foundation or you want to get it, be careful, apply just a little, and then if you want more, you can add. Okay, so I'm going in with this concealer from Maybelline. It's the Instant Age Rewind, and this shade can pass as my skin tone. I usually just apply this if I don't want to apply foundation. So I'm just gonna blend out this part, and I'll use another concealer to brighten up in a bit, but I just want to cover up the small darkness that I have there. Now I'm going in with the Catrice concealer, and this is a bit lighter, so I'm just going to use that to brighten the center of my face. Also, you do want to work fast with this concealer because it dries down pretty quickly. Do you see how it just instantly brightened this area? And I didn't even apply a lot, just this part. Yep, and like that. Also, you can just take the remaining and apply it to your eyelid. So this is what the foundation looks like. It's super nice, I love it. It's such a natural looking foundation, and it has this gorgeous glow to it that I just adore. So I'm gonna apply some cream blush. I'll take my blender and just go over. Look how cute it looks. Okay, so I'm gonna set my face now. I'm gonna use the Brighten Up powder from Essence. You can use a loose powder as well, but mine's all the way inside and I'm too tired to get up to get it. So I'm just going in like that with my blender. Check first if you have any creasing under your eyes. I do not. I'm just gonna go directly. Just set under the eye. This powder also brightens your under eye because it has this yellowish dew. But actually, it is a banana brighten up powder anyway. Why do I keep explaining myself like this? Anyway, now I'm just gently setting the rest of my face. The same powder. If you have a loose powder, you can also do it the same way. It doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so the eyeshadow look that I'm going for today is super classy, goes with anything you're wearing, and it's easy. I'm gonna break it down for you to make it easy. So if you're just sitting there, want to try it out, go bring your brushes, let's do it. I'm just gonna add a bit more concealer here just to make it blank. You can blend it with your finger or with a sponge, doesn't really matter. So for this eye look, I'm just gonna go in with 3 different brushes. So you need one flat smudger brush. What is this called? Yeah, smudger brush. And for the under eyes, You need one blending brush, that, and one small, I don't know what this is called, it's just like that, just to darken up the corners or anything. For eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered. This is what it looks like from the inside. So I'm gonna go in with this shade, Sandalwood. You can obviously use whatever shade that's similar. You know, it's like nude. So I'm just gonna go in and apply it to my crease and just start blending it carefully in circular motions, like in place until I've blended that part well, and then I can just go back and forth to push the color everywhere, just like that. And also use a very light hand. Okay, you can hold your brush from down here to make it easier on you. So now that that's blended, I'm gonna go in with the shade Cocoa. It's this darker brown, and like I said, you can use whatever dark brown you have. And I'm applying it with the smaller brush just to the corners of my eyes, so right there. Just apply it on this side, take it up. You should make like a V shape, something like that, or like a triangle shape, and stops right there. It shouldn't go inside. And you can just add to make it darker as much as you want, but I don't like really dark eyeshadow. Keep blending it in place, and then you can go in with your first brush don't apply anything, just buff out the edges just to blend everything together. And also be careful, keep it at the edge, do not bring it all the way in, just like that. So for the shimmer shade, you can apply whatever shimmer you want, as long as it matches what you're wearing. But like generally, the thing that matches the most is this champagne color. And if you know that you have something that has a bit of pink in it or something, you can always add like a rose gold shade, mix it a bit with this one. That would look nice. But for today, I'm just gonna go with something that matches every look, which is this champagne color. It's called Moon Dust, and I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. Do you see how pigmented that is? And just tap it in. Just like that. Repeat on the other eye. So now I'm going in with the first shade I applied up, which is Sandalwood, the nude shade. I'm gonna apply it on the smudger brush on my lower lash line. So what you want to do is hold your mirror up and look up at the mirror, and just start applying it as close as you can to your lash line. Blend it like that. If it's easier for you, you could use the black eyeshadow to like draw and make it like the effect of the liner. So I'm going to show you how to do it with the shadow, and then I'm going in with the gel liner. Whenever you want to draw an eyeliner, you want to hold the mirror right in front of you, look straight, go ahead and apply your product. When you're looking straight to the mirror, do you see where your lower lash line ends? That is where you want to start drawing out your liner. Be careful, every eye shape is different. So do you see where this crease sort of ends? Yeah, you should never draw your liner over that, or like when you fill it in, it should never go over that. So anyway, just take it straight out like that, and you can just start filling it with the black shadow. And that's one eyeliner with just shadow. You can obviously blend it if you don't want it to look this sharp, but I'm just gonna leave it because I'm gonna make it even more sharp with the gel. For gel liner, I like to use the gel liner and smudger from NYX. This is in the shade Jet Black. So now that it's at the back of my hand, I just take as much product as I want. And since I already have the shape drawn out, I'm just gonna follow it and make it darker. And now you want to just apply more product on the like side, the body of the liner basically. Look down and trace your lash line. The gel liner makes it last way more than the powder. And to draw that inner corner cat eye, box eye thing, I always do it on, if you check my page, I always do it. So you just want to look straight, follow your natural eye shape, like that. For mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This one is really good. It gives such nice length and volume. Do you see how tiny my lashes are? Like, you can't even see them. So now you will. So for eyelashes, I don't really like wearing a full lash. So usually I just take a lash that like looks almost exactly the same, like from the edges, short hair, and then it grows longer. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, so I take this and I join it together like this. Take my scissors and then I just cut it right in the middle. And now I have exactly the same shape and size and everything, and I can just use it as a half lash. This way it just elongates the eyes and makes it more comfortable, you know. You don't have to, you won't feel something just poking your eye like right now. I applied a bit of the glue to the back of my hand. I'm just gonna go in with the lash. And if you're applying lashes on yourself, you want to hold your mirror downwards like this, look straight, take it and just try to apply it super close to your lash line. Do you see the difference that made? Like, it looks super natural, but it just added more volume, and just unlike this, it's just like. Now that the lashes are on, if you want to intensify the look a bit, you can go ahead and take the darker brown shade on this flat brush and just apply it super close to your waterline, to the lash line, sorry. I also just took a bit of the black eyeshadow, just went over that place, like, but brought it a bit too close to the lash line, just to give it more depth. Going in with this Samoa Give Me Sun bronzer, mix the 2 parts, and just go over that part. This is more of a bronzer than a contour shade, obviously, because it is a bit orangey, but I'm not gonna apply too much. So the reason we use setting spray is to just melt the powder in. So I'm going in with this glow spray. It's almost done. Let it dry. So for highlighter, I'm using this Carnival palette from Juicy Beauty. I love that it has so many different shades. So I think I'm gonna go in with this shade. I'm just gonna mix it a bit with this. To do when I apply my highlighter, I like to smile. There you go. And draw it up. So for lipstick, this totally depends on what you're wearing and your mood, honestly. So pink lipstick will work, nude lipstick works, and a red lip. So I'm gonna go in with this Super Stay lip crayon. And this is the final look. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with your friends. It will really help me. And I really hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in my next one.